welcome back to Crooked River Homestead, everyone. Today I am back in the garden. I have some cleanup to do. We kind of just left all of our fencing and everything here over the winter. Winter came hard and fast for us and we did the best we could as far as putting away stuff that needed to be put away, but this stuff was okay in the weather. But I got to get it all out of the way today because tomorrow we are expecting some deliveries of some loam and some manure for the garden. And Tim is going to have them dump it here in our original garden space, because where I'm standing now is where we're going to be expanding the garden, and he still has to do some tilling in this area to get rid of some rocks, because we know there's rocks here, and then we can move the manure and some of the manure and the loam over to this side, spread it out evenly. And I did show him where I planted the asparagus and where the strawberries are, and I do have them marked so he knows where that is, but there should be plenty of room for them to dump it in the original garden, and we'll be glad to have it here, and it'll be here when we need to use it. So I'm hoping it's a little breezy today, which is just enough to keep the black flies away. Otherwise, I did bring my mesh hat up here in case the wind dies down for some reason, but it's just enough to keep them away from me, which is great.
Oh, my darling, run with me to that old familiar willow tree. We'll find our rest beneath the leaves, but like the roots our love runs deep. And all my all my love will belong to you. And all this time is not enough to keep me from you. Now slow.
Well, that didn't take too long. And in the process of picking everything up, I found my bright colored marking tape that I couldn't find, and that's why it was up here. That's why I couldn't find it. So this is where the asparagus was planted and my strawberry plants are, and this was like the very edge of our previous garden. If you're following us last summer, this was a last minute decision to even have a garden last year, so it was hurriedly put together, and we no sooner found out that there's really not much nutrition in this gravel or sand or soil. It looked rich when we were planting it, but so anyway, we have added some amendments already, and we're going to be adding some more. And I did see that my hostas were not coming up the other day, but I do see one of my hostas is coming up, and this might be my other one. It kind of looks like it is, which is great. those poor hosta plants spent 2 winters in a pot, actually a pot, and they survived all that time. And I was finally put them in the ground last fall to hopefully salvage whatever was left of them. So glad to get all this stuff out of the way. I did move all the pots that we had the tomatoes and some of the peppers in last summer, because Tim wants to kind of just clear out this area as well. We're not going to be planting there, but it was always, this brushy area was always in the way of us accessing our well up here, and it looks very wet right now, but it does dry up over the summer. And we had a pump, small pump, to help us get the water out of the well last summer, but we're going to have to set up some, and we were able to access the power from the camper last summer, but this summer we're going to have to set up some kind of solar system, solar battery system to power a pump out of the well. So we are ready for all that aged manure and loam to arrive tomorrow, and it'll be the maiden voyage for some full dump trucks to go over our new bridge. So we will definitely get some video of that. Our tractor, our loaded tractor, went over it no problem. It looks very sturdy, and Tim is very confident that it should hold the weight of the dump trucks. So we will keep you posted on that. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope it's warming up where you are. It's been kind of come and go here. Some days are warm, some days are pretty chilly still. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you join us on our journey as we build our off-grid homestead. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell